Okay, so let's try the next coding exercise. So open the leetcode.com and go to the problem section and just scroll down in the search question, search subsets and hit enter. And so we have the question number 78. It's come under the medium category. So click on it. So let's see what is given. Given an integer array nums. So we have some arrays given 1, 2, 3, and we have some arrays given. Fine. Of unique elements. So all the elements will be unique. So there should not be repeated character. Fine. Return all the possible subsets. So we have to return all the possible subsets. As an example, so 1, 2, 3. What are all the possible subset? So we can take first element only 1. Then we can take the only 2, only 3, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, and 1 is the empty. So we have to return all the possible subsets, right? Let's see the second example. So we have one array is given num0. So but all the possible subsets. So one is the empty array. So empty array will be by default, and the other is like the number itself 0 because there is no other element. So how we are going to approach the solution? So let's see. So we have given an array input 1, 2, 3, right? So let's even like directly try. So we want to return something. So let's suppose if length of nums equal to 0. As an example, if the array is, let's suppose nums array is like this only, so there are no element. So what should be the output? So our output should be like this only, like empty array. So if length of nums is equal to 0, then we have to return output, and we can take output is equal to like this. Fine. Then we have to return output. Okay, then what next? Then if the length of nums is not equal to 0, then we have to do something. So we see we have like three elements. Let's take this example. Like, okay, let's go here. So we have three elements, 1, 2, 3. What we can do is we can scroll all the elements, because we need to run one loop which will go from 1 to end. Right. So we have to scroll, we have to go through each and every element. So let's pick one here. So one. So what we can do is, as soon as we pick one, whatever the existing elements. So whatever the existing element. So existing element is like empty. So we are going to attach one with the existing element. So if we are attached one with the existing element, so it will become this. And then we are going to append the output. So append the output means like this. So let's see. So one is done. Now we are going to pick two. So if we are going to pick two, so we are going to attach this two with all the existing element. And then, so if you are going to attach two with all the existing ones, so if we attach two with this empty array, what it will become? It will become two. Then if we attach two with this one, then what it will become? It will become 1, 2. Then whatever the output will become, then we are going to append with the existing output. And what is the existing? Sorry. And what is the existing output? Existing output is in this. Let's change some color in the green color. Okay, now let's pick 3. So now let's pick 3. So what we have to do? Whatever the output, we have to append 3 with all the elements. So if we append 3 with this empty array, then it will become 3. Then if we append 3 with 1, then it will become 1, 3. If we append 3 with 2, then it become 2, 3. Then if we append with 1, 2, then it will become 1, 2, 3. And then whatever the output will become, we have to append with the existing output. Existing output. So the same thing we have to do. Sorry, yeah, the same thing we have to do. So what we have to do, for number in nums, for num in nums, we have to scroll all the numbers. We have to scroll through all the numbers like 1, 2, 3, like for num in nums. Okay. Then what we have to do? So as soon as we pick the first element, we are going to attach with that like whatever the elements within the output. All right. So we are going to attach with that. So how many elements within the output? We don't know, because there are 2 elements, 3 elements. So let's calculate the length. So length of output. or you can directly say for I in the range of length of output, or instead of every time or length of output. Yeah, that's fine. All right. Then what we have to do, we have to create some temporary variable. So one will become, so output is this. So we are going to attach one. So right now we are picking one. So we will attach one with the existing element. So what is the existing element? Output of I plus num, right? Whatever the number. Then output dot append. Then we are going to output dot append then temp. Whatever the output, we are going to append with that. And then in at the end, we are going to return the output. So how this is going to run? So in the starting, we have like this output. All right. Then what is the length of the output? Length of the output is one only. So we have to attach, and the number is one. The number is one. So we have to attach. So this is the output. This is the current output. And num is one in starting. We we have to attach one with all the existing elements. So the temp will become one, right? As soon as the temp will become one, then we are going to append with the output. So we are going to append with the output. So that's it. Now so output is this. Output is this, and the num is 2. That is the next element. What we have to do? What we have to do? So we are going to attach 2 with the empty element. With the empty element. So we are going to attach 2 with the, so what it will become 2, and with all the elements. So the 2 is there, and the output will be uh, this and 1 to 2, because we have to attach with like all the elements. All right. So let's try to run this. So our solution has been accepted. So let's try to submit. So our solution has been accepted. All right. So like it's the easy question. Like what we have to do, we have to just create a possible subset, and one is the empty subset. So we took just one empty subset in starting, right? And what we have to do, we will go through all the elements. So one will come like one the first element will come. So like here, so first element will come. We are going to attach one with all the existing elements. So all the existing one. Then we are going to pick 2. Then whatever the output is 2, whatever the existing output, we are going to attach 2 with all the previous elements. So all the previous element is 2, then 1, 2, and then we are going to append with the output. So similarly, so then we pick 3. So first we attach 3 with all this element, then we are going to append with the output. So that's it. That's the end of the video. You can also try this question. Thank you.